Wait a minute. There we go. Now I see what they did. Wait a minute. There we go. Now I see what they did. Jerks. Absolute jerks. How did they friggin' change my settings? So... Oh, wait a minute. Alright. Nope. Now I get an echo. Alright. Nope. What the hell? Alright, hang on. Why do I have an echo? Oh my god, OBS changed. Alright, do you have an echo over there, or is it just me? I muted my stream. So why do I have an echo? Oh, I know why. It's not an echo. We want it on monitor off. There we go. No, it's because it's echoing in my ear. I don't want to hear myself. Alright, now. Let me make sure. Okay, now I think I'm good. One other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to test my sound effects, because it said my sound effects were offline too. Here, we need a sad trombone. Okay, can everybody hear that? Friggin' Streamlabs, I hate you, I love you, and I hate you all at the same time. Alright. I can paint now, how about that? This is what happens when I go on a long weekend, right? Exactly. Exactly. And by the way, hi! Oh my god, John, I've missed you. I've missed playing Pathfinder. Although I did get a really lovely weekend of it this weekend, so... Because I went to Carnage. I saw our buddy Willis and Bill and had a great time playing. I actually made some progress on some characters, so... But you know what? I haven't played a lot of Pathfinder 2 since we all went our separate ways. So, of course, right now, I don't know when I have time to. But I really kind of want to get back to it. So, I don't know. What am I doing tonight? I'm going to try to work on and finish this roof now that I can... I want to do the bronze tops. I want to probably go back over this dark iron. And I think I'll start with that. How is everybody? I hope everyone else had a decent weekend too. Did I put that paint away? No, I didn't. It was adamantine and black. That's what the color I made it. And as for the repair, okay, so one thing I'm going to say about Hero Forge minis, they are way more delicate than anything else. Unfortunately, on poor Zelly Belly, I broke her arm off. You have no idea how appropriate this is because the actual character, her left arm got totally screwed up, almost dying. So I play that way now. A big tree came and basically struck her down. And the only thing that prevented from dying was her shield. But I had my tablet kind of just bumped it and took her arm off. So now it's back on there, hopefully, for good. Oh, wait a minute. I forget. I'm sorry, I had the wrong person. No, you're Joel, aren't you? Oh, God. Joel, you know what? I missed you this weekend, damn it. I get two people who have very similar tags. I think you're Joel, aren't you? If you're Joel, I missed you this weekend. We had a good time. But it would have been better if you were there. We could have done Hand of Bane stuff. So, I did talk to... one thing I said is we all need to get together, not at a con, and run that scenario that he wrote for us, that Mr. Ritchie wrote for us. Oh, it was a ton of Pathfinder... There's a ton of Pathfinder 2 and Escape Room. So right now I'm trying to mix up that color I did. The dark silver. So, oh god, I almost want to call you Jello. So, Joel, did you run into any trouble on your stream? Jello. Oh, it's Jello. Yeah, I know. All right, so I did have the right person. Eventually. Jello! I said I missed you this weekend. I really did. I missed you and your dad. And I really do hope we get to do some Hand of Bane stuff at some point soon. What brush do you want to use? I've got a whole brush rack full of brushes. And you don't want to use any of the brushes that are on it. I think I want to use... not that one. Oh no. Well, keep in mind, so I said you use Streamlabs too, right? So what I found is when you go to the when you go and you click on your different components, like the whole window changed. I was like, what the hell is this? I mean, it's not hard. It's basically the same thing, but oh my god, what a pain in the neck. I can't believe I couldn't figure out what the heck to do. But still basically the same thing. What I had to do, alright, so what I had to do in case you run into the same problem is I realized that I went into the thing where it actually has a listing of, you know, what microphone you're working off of. And I had to reselect the actual Yeti. For some reason, it had totally deselected it, or it deselected anything. It looked like nothing was picked. So, but now the window looks completely different. It's like, what the hell? I thought too that also maybe there was a problem with that Streamlabs needed to be relinked to my Twitch account, so that's why I logged in and out. But it was nice. It didn't it didn't seem to disrupt my stream, so that was good. I'm also not thrilled with pretzels, but then again, I suppose that's what happens. You can't get everything for free, and they have a right. They cut out half their channels, too. I just want something in the background, so I'm not that picky. Might have said, no bike, but sometimes Rabbit saves my VR. Oh, you know what? It's real fun when it decides to pick a different mic to use than the one you intended. I have that trouble in Discord. I record a Starfinder podcast. We use Discord to do the recording. And all of a sudden, they're like, we can't hear you at all. And I'll go in there, and it's like, pick the mic off my camera. And it's like, why the heck are you picking that? Alright, well, now I can say I'm happy to be back. It was a really long drive. Oh my god, to get there. It's like I am glad I went the night before. I went on Wednesday night. That's why I canceled stream last week, because I decided I wanted to go up because we all basically hang out on all day Thursday and play games and things and just hang out and relax, which is nice for a change. Oh my god, I swear to god, this song is just talking about what the hell I was just dealing with. Of course, I'm going to tempt fate because I'm probably going to be taking this microphone in and out. But that depends. So I'm going to... Huh. That's interesting. I didn't realize that's what it was doing, because it doesn't throw me off very often. Just once in a great while, it does tend to screw it up. So I don't know. Hey, where'd everybody else go? I'm just going to throw out there, of course, if you have any pictures you want to share, I'm looking at you, Crimson. Because, you know, I know you finished and turned in your piece. That's right. I'm looking at you. Do you have pictures of your final piece that you entered? Or are you still working on it? I think you said you're waiting here. Yeah, you're waiting to hear back. Okay, so you did turn it in. I feel like I've been really out of the loop this weekend. But feel free to share any pictures of stuff you've done. I'm also looking at you, Mini Mommy. Yes, I am, because I think you were working on... Of course, it might be helpful if I actually get in screen again. Like I said, of course, if anybody's got pictures of anything to share in terms of work they've done, or anybody get anything to share at all about, you know, anything. Streams they're doing. Like Jello, he's got a stream. Someday I need to drop in on it. My problem is finding time to do it. And of course, I still lift up some of my Halloween rewards. They're still up in the... of course, that is if it's freaking working. See, I knew. Look at that. I even kept it right here. So just for you, Kevin. Because I knew you'd do it. Paint my part out. So, Jello, what is it? Alright, so why don't you let us all know, let all 6 of us here, or 5 of us here. No, what exactly is your streaming? You do games, right? Halloween candy. Yep, I left it up because I still have leftover Halloween candy. My hubby did not eat it all this weekend, so I'm leaving that up until we kill it all. Why is my alarm going off? I shut you off, you silly thing. Ah! 2 yellow ones? What is this? Variety games and maybe some hacking content? What would you be hacking? By the way, I'm going to throw this up there. I have shout outs on here. I should use them. Anyway, it works, so okay, not everything is dead. Don't mind me while I chew and talk at the same time. Starbursts take a while to eat. Oh, that's cool. So you really are going to show. Because that was what you went to school for, was learning how to cybersecurity. Which I think is such a cool, I think it's a really cool field to get into. A really necessary field to get into these days. Alright. So I went over this. Oops. Oh yeah, I'll bet that's not an easy thing to stream. Mini painting isn't too bad. I might have to stop in. I might have to drop in when you're doing that. That'd be cool. It's probably pretty cool to watch. Even though I probably have no idea what you're talking about, because I mean, hey, look at it this way. I barely figured out what was wrong with my system here, so. Alright. I'm going to put some straight adamantine in here. Actually, I'm going to grab the pokey stick. Oh, yeah, you did. Hang on. Well, you distracted me by candy. You know that, Kevin? And I know you posted it before, but you distracted me with candy. I'm going to just put this out. Alright. Alright, so, Mini Mommy was first. Come on. Oh my god, why are you being... This is being stupid. Like, I put it on, I get some, like, pop-up from, I think it was Google. Alright, that is... Oh, you got it finished. The Drunken Mermaid. Alright, hang on. I'm gonna set this up. Okay, let's hope this works. I mean, I would think it should work. Why did you disappear? Okay, here we go. This is what you do with a Drunken Mermaid. Let me take a look. Nice highlighting there on the scales. And I like the colors you use. I like the fact there's some bits of orange in there. Nah, she came out... Well, they came out more pink than purple on the scales, but that's okay. I love pink too. And it looks really good with the green. I mean, you're always so good with color. So let's see. There's also the back side. Where, oh, the wood came out so good. I don't know what it is. I really like the way the wood and the rope and all that. That all came out really excellent. And the anchor, all of it. That's really awesome. Ah, I love it. That's what I was hoping you were going to post. I had a feeling you had it done. It came out friggin' great. Alright, let's see. And then we had Crimson's. I'm sure it's the whole diorama. Oh, you know, I really have to go back. One thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go back and hit like button. So that's really cool. Yep, yep. That came out good. Poor horsey. Well, you know, regardless of how it does, you did a really good job. I mean, the painting's good. Painting's really good. But, you know, I am really impressed, and I hope I definitely hope you appreciate the fact that I appreciate this fence. Because you said it was just so much work to tie all that. The fence came out. Fence came out really, really, really killer. That's actually no. You know what? I love the fence because I think it's just so good, so well made. It looks so real. But the whole thing is good. The whole thing came out good. Well, good luck. I hope it does well. Make sure I put a like on that. So that's one way you can get likes on your stuff on Twitter is I will like stuff or try to remember to do it while I'm doing it. When I'm up there, I'll make sure I try to like it. Those are both great pieces. Wait, poor man is dead. Okay, so I'm going back to this. How do I want to do this? Don't mind me while I sit here and think about what to do. I think I'm gonna grab a dry brush. Yeah, there's definitely people and wait. Hold on. Oh wait, no, I know it's here. I'll put it back up. I can see exactly what you're talking about here. You mean this guy right here with the blood pouring out. And since it's, you know, and since it's the battle's ongoing, it just happened. Excuse me. So it would be really fresh looking blood. That is very fresh looking blood. I don't suppose that is blood for the blood gods, is it? Oh no, then you didn't. You got a link for it? Oh, the horse rider that's leaning back. I think this is going to be hard to see. Yeah, this guy. What, is that like a dagger? Is that like something coming into his back? Wish you had dripped a couple drops of blood underneath him if that's the one you're talking about. But okay, here's the problem. And I like it. But here's the problem. Your armor's red. So it's kind of hard to tell. I mean, so this light, when you talk about this thing here is blood. It's kind of hard to tell when the armor is almost the same color as the blood. Armor's a little redder. But unfortunately, this is about as good as it's going to get. Okay, that's pretty exciting. I still say it kind of, well, maybe it just happened. So maybe the blood hasn't had time to drip down on the ground. That's why you wear red, right? Or brown. You know, you get the brown pants. Okay, this is what I want. I want a better shot of that. Okay, yeah. That does look like a blood. The thing that's neat is you could so totally have fun with. I like the fact too, actually one of the things I think is really cool about that is the fact you pose the horse. We'll go back to the actual shot. I think the neat thing is because you pose the horse actually bucking up. You know something bad happened there. Oh, you know it's too bad. You know what's too bad? You didn't get this one in this picture. Because I think this angle also might have helped too. But and the decal work came out really good. Decals are not easy. The other thing too is I think maybe when all's said and done, you get it back. I will bring it to paint day if you have it back in time. Because, you know, it's me. I'd like to see it. I'm always happy if people go to paint day. I don't remember offhand what the date is. How was the con? Hi, Dawn. My GM from Hex Grid Heroes. It was excellent. I played 6 slots of Pathfinder 2. Which is good because I never get to play Pathfinder 2 these days. I get to play the others. I get to play, you know, how is it? I get to play, you know, lots of Starfinder, and I get to play lots of Pathfinder 1, and I get to play D&D. I don't get to play a lot of Pathfinder 2. How was your weekend, Mr. GM, Mr. Hex Grid Heroes? Anyway, I'm hoping it was fun, but it probably wasn't as much fun. Maybe someday you can come on up here. Maybe someday you can come on up and visit us up here and come to one of our conventions. Yeah, oh, I was right. The blood for that thing was blood for the blood god. Because that's the best paint to use for blood. So I say, well, it was fine. I played Atari too many. I don't know. Is there any such thing as too many video games? That'd be like saying I played too many tabletop RPGs. Well, if I'm wrong, I don't want to be right. It's always fun, too, doing this at like a ski resort before the season. Although this time it actually wasn't cold enough for them to be making any snow. So there was no snow on Mount Snow. You get very behind on other responsibilities is all, but the weekend was nice. Lots of fun for. Hey, how you doing editing our how you doing editing our episodes there? How's that going? And meanwhile, the DJ, I think tomorrow is going to try to figure out how to set up multiple mics. He goes, well, if it doesn't work, we just won't record it for posterity. We'll just record it for him. Or we won't record it as a podcast. Woo! Oh, wow, we're that far behind where we're actually playing? I do know you want to have episodes in the can. I cannot wait for Wednesday. I'm right where you want, right where I want me. In friggin' trouble. And probably about to die. I gotta figure out if that bar is worth saving. Because that's the problem is I tend to like to play heroic characters. So the fact that those guys were just robbing the bar. I mean, shouldn't I stop it? I'm the friggin' hero. Of course, I'm probably gonna die. I'm probably gonna die. You put up a good, challenging fight, so I cannot complain. I appreciate that. I was gonna say I had fun. Like I said, I did have a lot of fun this weekend, and I have one character that almost died twice. Oh, hello, Black Soul Shard. It is nice to meet you, and thank you for following. In case you know, I am a what'd you do? Oh no, I still left over. All right, hang on. I will definitely go into my bucket of Halloween candy. Oh wait, Kevin. Damn you, Kevin! It was time too. I was like, I'm gonna take it off a quarter of. Damn you! All right, let me get this highlighted here, and I'll go dig into the candy bucket. Oh no! Everybody's hitting everything once. Ah! Have fun with the channel point stuff. I got sounds and everything else too you can play with. I do have subscriber badges and emotes. Because this is the moistest channel ever. Okay. Alright, I got the main section done. Alright, so let's see. So I got the hat. Let's see, I think I want a Reese's. Take a Reese's. See, like, there's still candy in the cauldron. And hydrate with my Coke. Oh my god, I've actually missed being here. I enjoyed the con, but I really do like streaming and painting. And I love it when I get to hang out with my friends virtually. Reese's are good. And I'm not a big peanut butter fan either. But I like this. Alright, well, I mean, we all die. Crimson said, I can promise you that you will die. Just when is the question. Well, none of my characters died on this weekend, so... One of them got close a couple times. In one scenario, too. It still tastes like peanuts, though. Alright. I'll take another sip, too. Yum, 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 yum. And I said, I will definitely leave that channel part report until we get rid of all the Halloween candy in the house. It's gonna take a while. Although, down and back, our normal games that we host here will resume, and then we'll have help. There's nothing like last year. We had a ton of leftover candy because we didn't get as many people, I think, last year as we did in previous years. But hang on. But he bought just as much candy, if not more. We weren't sure what we were gonna get. I even doubled up on the candy. Problem was last year we had no one to help us eat it because we weren't hosting anything. This year he bought 300 pieces of candy. We knew that Halloween was probably going to be more than it has been in the last few years. Although I was pretty sure we weren't going to get 300 people. And we didn't. We got probably, I think we got about 100 people, which is really good for here. It was pretty steady from about, what time is it? It starts at like 5:30. So it's pretty steady probably from about 6:15 right until about 7:15. So, and then we get some big groups of kids too. It was, all I know is it was a ton of fun. I love handing out candy, so. All right. So, if Black Soul Shard is still lurking about, hello, my name's Carol. I'm a mini painter, and as you can see, if you have things to share, I'm link friendly. So, you know, if you're a mini painter too, I love to see everyone else's work. So, feel free to throw a link in the thing. Lurkers, I love lurkers because a lot of times I'm a lurker on other people's streams because I'm busy doing stuff, and I like to listen in. Let's see it. Oh! You're Jello's friend. Wait, which con? Because Jello wasn't at Carnage this weekend. Jello was at AAC, of course. So which con? AAC? Oh, okay. You're one of his crew. AKA, like, the most useful people at the entire con. I probably know who you... Yeah, I probably know who you are. I just don't know who you are because of your tag. Yeah, he's one of your idiots. No, seriously, you guys... I don't know what we'd do if we didn't have you guys. Wait, were you one of the ones that set up the dividers in the vendor room? Because I believe those are some of Joel's idiots. Idiots. Oh, okay, but still. Moist. Gareth! Oh my god, Gareth is here on a Monday. Did you miss me, Gareth? Oh, you didn't come until Friday morning. Okay, that's fair. Well, we also had people that broke him down, too. What the heck am I doing now? Alright, I gotta remember how to mix that color. I think this is gonna be a guess. How are you? And did you miss me? I missed being here. So I noticed Streamlabs totally... my Streamlabs, by the way, totally changed their settings. I don't know if you noticed this. But they did. And they screwed me up, like, completely. I don't remember if this is the colors. I got on here and it had no sound. Did you bring any to share? I love steak and mushrooms. I don't think this is the right... Well, I'm going to try it. I think it was this nut brown mixed in with... I'm trying to make the bronze I made on the side of the building. And with the con in the way, I should really write down my colors. But I'm pretty sure this is the colors it was. So it's basically Army Painter bronze. And I mix in some nut brown. Well... Oh... You know, that just sounds like... Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the right color. So basically, I'm mixing up... I want to make a bronze. It looks a little bit more aged. I don't want something that looks new. I want... And also, I want my bigger brush. Do you have pictures and do you have a link to those pictures of the food porn? I will take food porn on here. To all you chefs out there, if you cook good looking food, I'll post it. I'm gonna look at the sides of my buildings here. That does not seem dark enough. How did your streams all go last week, by the way? I think I need more brown. Nope. I do know you were on Monday, but I ended up popping on a friend of mine who runs Minecraft Mondays, and he was still running when you popped on. Oh, give me a sec. I'm so excited. That's good. Holy crap, those are mushrooms. Oh my god, wait till you guys see these mushrooms. Look at this. That's bigger than his hand. That's impressive. Oh god, they look so delicious. I love mushrooms. There you go. There you go, Crimson. That's how you keep them so they don't fall through the cracks. Although I do like the little button mushrooms too. Oh, it looks so good. My mouth is watering right now. I want to eat that. That's one of my favorite meals right there. As I love mashed potatoes too. This is almost cruel. This is almost cruel to look at. Oh my god, I'm gonna die of starvation. Okay. Enough of that, because I don't want to die of starvation. Cruel. I don't know if this got much darker. Why is it? Yeah, it seems like the brown didn't make it that brown. Of course, I did also wash it with green. I still feel like it needs a little more brown. So Gareth, by the way, I have a couple more channel point rewards things. I don't know if you've noticed. There was a little Halloween found, so I got the paint with the pirate hat. I left that in there. I was told I need to leave that in there. But then I also have a leftover Halloween candy one too. How were the cons I went to? So, as what the heck was this Black Soul? I was talking to Black Soul Shard there. I, and Jello all went to another anime con. Well, we all staffed there. And it was good. Things went really well, all things considered. I was busy. But Carnage, so Carnage was this weekend. And it was nothing but 6 slots of Pathfinder 2 and a slot of an escape room. Which is actually breaking into a trunk. And, oh my god, it was so much fun. All of it was. There we go. That's a little bit better. As I said, I'm trying to make it look more like the aged bronze. It really is kind of brown rather than just strictly metallic. Well, I mean, you should just done what we did. Bought so friggin' much candy that you have leftovers for weeks. I mean, that cauldron that I'm picking candy out of, I mean, that's only like one of 3 bags. I've got 2 bags of candy too. Well, I mean, they're not full. I mean, we did give away I think said we had like I think about 100 kids at our house. So it wasn't like we didn't get rid of any of it. But considering there was 300 pieces of candy, you know, that still leaves a big majority of candy left. My neighbors bought exactly the right amount because they ran out literally, or they had like 6 pieces left, and I think that's what they ended up with. There was about 6 pieces left. But thankfully we have games at this house, so the people that come over and play will gladly help us eat that candy. Well, you know what the funny thing is? I think my favorite game, I didn't even mention actually, we also play games at the condo. We rent a ski condo. A bunch of us do. And we play games on Thursday. We do pre-gaming. And my favorite game of the whole weekend, jerk. My favorite game of the whole weekend was actually run at the condo. We were basically had a Ghostbusters franchise in Florida, and we had to get rid of the ghost in Disney World. It was amazing. It was run in Fate. Jello probably knows exactly who wrote that game. Which one of us did. But yeah. It was such an amazing game. Alright, I gotta let those dry. But that's the color I was looking for. I think that's gonna match pretty well with the stuff on the sides. And what's more is after I'm done, it's gonna dry and I'm gonna go back over it with, because you know when bronze tends to age, it tends to take on a bit of a greenish hue. So I tend to like to wash it with some green shade. And then I'll probably go over it and put some more of the verdigris on there. Excuse me. While that dries, so I gotta deal with the inside of this. And honestly, that's not really much. There's not really much going on with the inside of it. So I think I'm just gonna paint it. I think I'll start off by painting it black, and then I'll probably just go over it with some charcoal. I want to go with a big brush. I'm basically painting it all the same color, so precision is not really mandatory here. Except for the edges. But there's a heck of a lot of stuff that is not edge. So, might as well use a big brush. Guess who did not do the Mal Drakkar challenge by painting that monstrosity, aka Tianot from Reaper, with tiny brushes? That would be me. I did not do that. Because who has time for that? So I painted it all with big brushes. That's why it's good to have a few big brushes in your amongst your painting tools. I'm just taking the paint right from the bottle and right from the lid. You did what? You didn't do that challenge either? Good, you're smart. I remember hearing about it. Paint Mal Drakkar in a week using nothing but tiny brushes. I'm like, I have a job. You know, I don't have time to just sit and paint that thing for 7 days straight. I will touch that up. See if I can nail my finger here. I'm definitely going to want a second coat of this color too, to get rid of some of these brushy marks. The paint's not really, I mean, it's craft paint, so it is what it is. It's thicker than a lot of gaming paints. But I get decent craft paint, so it's not too bad. I gotta let that dry. Hey Gareth, if you get anything you want to share, like stuff you've worked on other than food porn, link away. I don't know what you've been working on lately. I assume you're still doing Star Wars stuff, right? And also, you are streaming tonight at 10:30 Eastern or 9:30 Central, correct? I told you I got a shout out button. I really should use it. Also, should probably not put my sleeve in the paint of my nice shirt here. You guys don't follow this guy. You should. Wait, you completely finished all that Star Wars stuff? Wow! Did you seriously finally finish it all? I know you had a ton of it. So when's he going to send you more stuff to do? I mean, I can... Ooh, I just realized I left my door open. I left my bedroom door open. I think my hubby just got home. By the way, just so people know what I'm working on these guys right now as my commission work. Obviously, right now I'm on the stage. This one's actually done, but right now I'm on the stage where I'm highlighting the red. And we've got 10 of them going at the same time, so that's how I'm breaking it up. But when I'm done with that, then it'll move a lot quicker because I'm going to then paint the pauldrons. Yep. I have like 30 of these guys to do. But yeah, I mean, and a lot of the colors, by the way, are... Crimson gave me the inspiration for a lot of the colors because he's working on Blood Ravens as well. So it is... A lot of it is those colors. Although I went up to... do I have it right here? I don't... Evil Sons, I think, is the darker red. Hi, Dio! Let's see. I decided I really wanted I wanted to be able to see it, so I'm doing Wild Rider Red as the highlighting, as the lighting. And the actual Evil Sun Scarlet actually is pretty good as a touch-up paint on this if I didn't want to put any more layers of the contrast. Because if you put too many layers of contrast paint on it, well, that gets to be kind of problematic. I just started... Sorry. I'm highlighting with the Fire Dragon Bright. Because when I tried it with the Evil Sons, it didn't show up enough for me. I didn't like it. It wasn't enough contrast. And I wanted these edges to really show up. So, I didn't want it to be super subtle. I hope you're well. I'm gonna do it again. I almost gonna call him Dio, but it's not. It's Dio. Dio. It's gonna say, "Hope you're well, Dio. Hope you've had a great week and a better weekend." I really thoroughly enjoyed my weekend. Whoops! I don't want to take any of the paints from there. I'm taking it from my bottle here. In fact, I think I'm gonna shake some down. Yeah, I really want to start getting those done. So, as a result, for a couple of reasons, I was painting a mini a day, but I have to stop that. As much as I enjoyed doing it, as I said, I've got a couple of reasons why I'm stopping. The first and foremost is I was up way too late at night painting on work nights, and exhaustion is a thing. So, and actually I've been some of you might know I've been having some issues with my left arm. I'm not really sure what's up. I don't think it's necessarily something that can really be treated. I think it's a nerve thing. At least I hope so. But as a result, I don't feel great. So I think it's making me tired. But also, more importantly, I have so much friggin'... Hi, Gel Tip! I have so much stuff to do right now, commission-wise, that I've got to start trying to spend some evenings working on it. Where are you still on the other side of America? I saw you popped into your channel today. I saw Cutie Pie join your Discord. When are you back from vacation? That's a long vacation. Carnage, by the way, was excellent. I did nothing but play games for 3 days. And then on the 4th day, which was the day before GaryCon, actually I did nothing really but play games on that day either. I either did nothing, I was just sitting there chilling, or playing games. Are you enjoying your trip? You're gonna come back with a boatload of oh yeah, speaking of shout outs, here's another person I should shout out. He is an awesome painter. Good teacher. Really good teacher. I'm really jealous though. Apparently out there on the West Coast, they sell their stores that actually carry Reaper paints where you can buy them by the bottle. No one around here does. And I wish somebody would. Well, I told you where you can get Turbo Dark around here. Because they may not carry Reaper, but the Toy Soldier certainly carries Turbo Dark. How else has your trip been going? Did you hit up all the game stores out there? I found drop. Yes, I saw that. That's right. You posted that to me too. So, my only issue with those is the fact that I need too many of them to cover all my GW paints. But otherwise, I think it's a great idea. It would be too cost prohibitive to do it for me. I got too many GW paints. Actually, come to think of it, they had those also at the Toy Soldier. He had some, I don't know if he ever got more, but I know he had some dropper bottle covers for GW paints. And I thought it was really cool. But I also thought it would have been really expensive when I have as many paints as I do. My best friend did the thing where he decanted all the paint out. And he mixed it with some sort of a medium. I don't remember which one. And not only did it not only is it going to preserve the paints and make them last longer, but it also made the paints better to use. It actually thinned them out a bit. The consistency was really cool. So I think it was better than what actually comes in those bottles or those pots after he did it. So, by the way, I guess I should show you what I really have done. This is what I've done on the top part of this. And basically, I was doing the inside while these dried out. So I did like the bronze. I'm making it kind of sort of look like the bronze that's on the side panels here. I'm gonna wash it with some green wash. They're dry though now. And then I did these, all the rest of these is this like dark cast iron type look. Crimson. Oh, he's gonna make me eat candy. Yes, I have a leftover Halloween candy thing. Kit Kat. There we go. Kit Kats. There's only one thing in this thing I probably won't eat. And that would be Almond Joys because yuck, coconut. This is my controversial food thing. No, come to think of it, while I'm eating this, I'm going to look up the date. When's my next painting thing? Since a couple of... Oh, come on, calendar, open. I guess the 21st. Yep. Don't forget gel tip and crimson. On the 21st, that's our next painting date. At the Queen's Gambit in Methuen. I hope you guys can make it. Of course, maybe Gel Tip, went back to his vacation. Oh no. The 21st, November 21st is the next painting date. At the Queen's Gambit. Are you staring at all your new paints? Is that what you're doing? Because, hey, that'd distract me too. Just as an FYI. And it said, I hope you can make it. You probably did. But, I mean, it was set up a while ago. So, I mean, there's a chance that you could forget. Because it was a while ago. No people talking. I was thinking your paint, you were sitting there. Oh. Well, sorry. Alright, I'm gonna... No, I don't want to put green on there. It's fine. I still say you're probably looking at your, I still thinking you're staring at your new paint. So I'm basically putting a bit of green on these spikes. Let me get it on camera. Oh, gel tip. By the way, funsies. No, it's not sad. You can never have too much paint. By the way, word of warning. Streamlabs, if you use Streamlabs, and I think you use Streamlabs, they changed some stuff. So when I logged in tonight, I had no sound. My microphone was like not working. And the interface looks completely different. So I'm going, what do I do with this? Basically, it deselected my mic. You have to go in. Oh my god, it was free. I was almost ready to like just shut off the stream and work on it. But then I realized what the issue was. It took me way too long. Trying to see what time it is. Basically there was... Yeah, take a look. At least for me, it changed drastically. The way that the interface looked. Ultimately, it's still the same things. It's monitor and output. And what it did was it deselected my Yeti. And it had, I don't think it had anything picked. Which I'm like, that was rude. I even tried logging in and out of Streamlabs to reset my link to Twitch. And that wasn't it. I'm like, what the hell's going on here? Oh, are you just, if you're just on regular OBS, no, this is Streamlabs OBS. If you're on regular OBS, then you should be good. Streamlabs friggin' changed, though. I do Streamlabs. We were saying, my friend Jello was saying, it's a blessing and a curse. Or it's the best thing in the world and the worst thing in the world. There we go. Now that looks pretty good. Looking at this side to the side of, to my bronze plates. That's why I was like trying to say, if you're on Streamlabs OBS then, or Slobs, you might be a little surprised. But that was rude. I get on here and nobody can hear me. So the bottom side is drying. So this should be done tonight. This part. And then, why did I just touch it like that? That was stupid. I'm going to actually touch it like that because I don't like some of the way that's pooling. Then I'll have to play with the thing to make sure that I can put it on the rest of it. So here's the rest of it. And here's my bronze things I was trying to match. I think after I hit it with the green, that looks pretty good. I'm going to put some of that verdigris on it though. I think I'm going to take this and I'm going to glue it to the base. I'm going to glue it to this, which I probably could have done at any point. Make sure it's like centered. And then I'm going to, the roof is going to just kind of lock into place. Am I charging? Yeah, I'm kind of, sort of. No, I'm basically the one who organizes it, but I basically find people to deal with all the details. So, like, I'll advertise it and stuff on Facebook, like a week or so before. And I find people to judge it. I don't actually judge it, because usually because I work all day, I like to, you know, and everybody's okay with that. Everybody's okay with having other people judge it. We have a panel of 3 judges. I wonder, speaking of looking at my phone, I can look up, I think, let's see if I put the category, I think I put the categories in my notes. Let's see, I don't want, let's get rid of that. Let's see if I can find it. It'll be back a bit because I haven't had a painting competition there in like almost 2 years. I also run the painting table. No. I usually don't post until the last minute. But let me give you an idea while I'm here. Let's see. Oh, look, I found the post from 2 years ago. Actually, it says last year. I'm not really sure why. So, here are the categories. Single, mini, small. So that's like, something like this. Which I had to bring her here because her arm broke. Her left arm broke off. I was so mad. Single, mini, large. So think of a monster. More like this guy, the Kraken. That's a single, mini, large. Unit, 3-figure minimum. So 3 of these guys. I have 2 sitting here. That would be a unit. Machine, so cars and things like that. Diorama, which is, well, a diorama. And, sorry, Gel Tip, but you don't qualify for the last category, and that's young painter. Unfortunately, I think you're a little old for that. Also, what happens is we do award a best in show. We need the entries have to come in by 7 o'clock on Saturday night. That way we judge right then and there. And you're not that young. Yeah, like I'm young. Sorry, Gel Tip, but you're way too good beyond young painter. Alright, that's still wet in the bottom. So I'm going to grab... Hey, is it? So I'm going to grab... No. Oh! No, wait, that's not... No, sorry. I was just thinking there's one more category, but I don't think I do that there. I do it at OGC. At OGC, I have one that's Con Painted Mini. I may see if I can sneak that in. So basically what that category is, but I don't think I do it at Totalcon, but I do it at OGC. If you paint a mini at the painting table at OGC, then you can enter that in its own category. So that way, you paint something that took you, a couple hours, and you're not... I wanted to encourage people to enter. So, 1 sec. It's not really fair for somebody who spent 6 months painting something. So, but I wanted, I want to encourage people to come and paint at the painting table. But I may see if I can get that added as a category. Basically, I think there is a trophy for Best of Show. Now, that is more of a Mr. Parento question. Because he's the one that does the trophies. He's also one of the owners of the con. So. Oh, by the way, there is, just also for your info, there is a cool mini that, they sell. They actually commission dragon bait miniatures to make a mini for them. Rod! Oh my god, good. I'm so glad I waited. Hi Rod, how are you? Because I have a show and tell for everybody once I'm done feathering this in. So Rod sent me an awesome little gift. So check this out, guys. I love this. Came out so good. You know what? I will say this, and this camera included. It is not going to do this axe justice. because it is so much cooler in reality. Because you don't get, when you're taking pictures, you tend to lose the metallic bits. But here it is. Let's see. No, wait for it to pop up on Twitch to adjust. Look at this bear. I love you too. I really do. I love all the goblins. I know I haven't been around the Discord much, but I've been tired and I've been busy. But look at this. Look at this axe. Oh, maybe it will pick it up. I love the axe on this. I know, right, Geltip? Oh, you signed it too. You know, I'm the worst because I don't sign my work. I used to. But this is really cool. And I love the face on the bear. Aw, Joel. I'm sorry, Jello. I'm going to screw it up. You know what? It's not that I intend on, like, using people's real names here. But I do at times when I know who they are. Also, I don't know why you sent me, but you sent me an unpainted unicorn. Now, I do, God, there's a blast from the past. I loved unicorns as a kid. So I'm thinking you want me to paint this on stream at some point. I can add it to the Crimson. I can add it to my queue of stuff I need to paint. Although once I hit December, I'm going to probably put a focus on holiday minis. But I really love this. He's going to sit up here in my office. Maybe I'll put him next to, I have Petey the, what the hell is it? The pizza dragon there. I suck. The hell's it called? The pizza dungeon dragon. Oh, you didn't. Never mind. You didn't actually do. You know what? I'm going to take another candy because I want candy. All right, Geltip. It was good to see you. And, well, have a safe trip home. And I hope, hopefully I'll get a chance to lurk in your channel. You said, people who don't follow Geltip, you really should. He really is he's a great painter and he's a great teacher. And I can't wait. Yep. And I know he's a great teacher because I've seen him in action. Oh, look at this, Gareth. I've already started. Thank you so much for helping me. No! It'll take me forever to eat this, though. What have I got? Alright, I'll grab a Twix. I literally read that in this wish. I'm helping! Shut up, you skittermander. Skittermanders, the most helpful critters in the universe. They're Starfinder aliens that their goal in life is to help. I think the best part of their whole story I think the best part of the Skittermander story is the fact that they were invaded by the Vesk, which are lizard. It's a whole race of lizard folk. Like big lizards. And they, well, they basically threw out the welcome mat and wondered how they could help them. So, use Skittermander for helping. I do want to paint, though. I'm trying to get the top of this done. The roof. And I don't know. I don't know what's left to do after this. I guess maybe add some greenery and stuff. I don't know if this means I want to do a new project next time. Maybe I'll set something up to do a new project next time. Run! God, thank you. I'm so sorry. Lay off the candy. Well, tell Garrett to not use the channel point thing. I also have a paint paint with my pirate hat on too, which I'm just gonna leave there. But I love you, Rod, and thank you so much for the gift. And who knows, maybe something will be coming back your way at some point. Of course, I know you were at one point subscribing, so if you ever do get to a year, you'll also get something else too. So, I'll paint you a mini. Want to bet? I guess we could go, who's been painting longer? You or me? I think that should determine who the supervisor is. So that is a question, since about O2. Oh, actually, My answer is, I don't exactly know when I started painting. That's the honest to God truth. I don't actually exactly know. I say it's about 20 years. I do think it's about 20 years. So maybe you are, maybe you do have me beat. Also, other question. And this is just my curiosity. Did you stop painting at all? Or has it been pretty much, God, so that's 19 years. I got married in 90, well, no, I got married in 98. I didn't start painting until, I want to say, I didn't start painting until the second apartment. So it was, you know, it was a few years after I got married. Yeah, I mean, and in all seriousness, actually, I did too. I had a part where I wasn't ready for all this. I enjoyed painting and such, but I wasn't ready for the whole commission thing. At one convention, I had like about 7 people walk up and say, "We'd like you, you know, can we commission you?" And then, like, I don't ever take money in advance. At least that's what I'd like to. Some people out there, you know who you are, because I believe he has paid me in advance before. Some people will insist on it. But for the most part, I really don't want to get paid in advance. And I took a bunch of orders and I never did them. I just sort of freaked out. I wasn't ready to do it. Don't ask me why a few years later, I suddenly decided I was ready to do it and handle, you know. I was always afraid I was going to hate. I always thought I was going to hate. I don't know why I wasn't ready at the time. When I sort of stepped back from it. But eventually I was ready to do it. I think part of it too was the thought of, you know, painting and giving away most of my work, even if people are paying me for it. I wasn't sure it was gonna be a job. You know, I don't want painting to ever feel like a job. I want it to be my hobby. So, while it is sort of a job, it's still a hobby. I still consider myself first and foremost a hobbyist. So, I hope that answered the why. I'm not sure what the why was to, but And now I don't know how many years I've been like doing commission work, but I've had pretty much a very steady diet of it. And I've loved it the whole time. I have no regrets taking a step back from it either for a time. And now it's at the point I want to quit my job and do this, but I'm not going to do that till I legitimately retire. Hopefully I'll still be able to see well enough to actually do it, even with magnifiers. A little variety here. I think that looks pretty decent first, so I gotta flip it over and do the other side. What time is it? It's 8:41. Okay. Eastern. So, in case you haven't picked up what I'm doing, because I feel like this is a little too strong, is I'm putting some of this on and I'm getting some water on my brush and I'm sort of blending it in. Because I don't want any harsh lines. Yeah, no, no way in hell I'm ever taking that leap at the job. I don't think I can make enough. Exactly. That's a lot of it. But when you retire and you are getting Social Security, it might be a nice little way to, you know, oh, by the way, I owe you a candy. It might be a nice way to add to that income. Yeah, thank you. Augment the income. That was the word I was looking for. Let's face it, you don't really make that much on Social Security. So, it could be something to do, too. I'm getting old and senile, so my words are disappearing. This one's got a lot on it. Because why not? Shut up. I can tell you, I was not this senile before. Of course, that's the other thing. I could just friggin' have Alzheimer's. Oh my god, it's Big Jim Slate Gaming! Hello, sir. How are you tonight? I hope everything's well on your end. This is why I'm so glad to be back after taking a bit of a, I guess you could say, a vacation to play games. Oh, you know, that reminds me. I was like wishing I could have done the Extra Life thing on our channel, but I was away. Why is Extra Life the same friggin' weekend as Carnage? Not fair. Well, what are you painting? And might I remind you, if you have any, if you have anything you want to share with the class, please, please, please. I'm link friendly, so I love to see what you're working on. I'm still working on my Obsidian Crypt. Which, oh lord, I mean, hopefully I'll get it done. And since you're here, the next, in case you did not know, but it has been mentioned. The next painting day at the Queen's Gambit is the Sunday before Thanksgiving on the 21st. So I hope you can make it too. We'll have a gel tip. Oh, those are cool. The ReaperCon ones, right? I'm pretty sure I know. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yep. That I think are back in stock because I think they were out of stock for a while. I didn't pick them up and I was like, oh, sadness. And then I looked not too long ago and they were back. And I'm like, yay. So I said, I hope you can make it to the next Queen's Gambit thing because I always enjoy your company. It said Kevin or Crimson will be there, and so will Gel Tip will be there. He was in here earlier. Oh, as for whether or not I'm gonna go to, I might pop on Paint Club tonight. I've been kind of tired lately. Need to see how I work at a holiday. Yeah, it gets crazy for me too. And as of right now, I am planning on doing one in December too. I'm planning on it. Now, I'll have to look up my schedule. I do have other things going in December. We actually host a party, open house thing. Which maybe I should... Kevin is going to make sure that I painted this whole time with my friggin' pirate hat. That's why I got a pirate hat on. And it's all Crimson's fault. Maybe actually, you know what? I probably should invite you to my Christmas party. I should invite all the local painters to that. I know where you're all. I know you're all on Discord, so I can hit you up there. Kevin's on Facebook. And Twitter. I got my choices. I'll be setting up my event soon for that. But it's always a good time. We get together, we eat, we play games. We have a big munchkin tournament in the basement with however many people we can cram around the table. There are rules, so it won't last forever. Oh wait, I don't want to put that away yet. This actually isn't too bad. I'm just going over some of the bits in the bottom here with this. I know it's not the same color mixed up, but it's pretty close. But I'm just going to touch up some of these little spots that sort of that have colors of paint on it I don't really want. Maybe I'll bring this to Paint Club. But I love Christmas. I plan on decorating my office here. As of right now, at least that's been the plan. I want to put up a small Christmas... I've got so many ornaments and things. I want to put up a Christmas tree in here. Alright. Oops. I guess I'm going to have to touch up the bottom. Not a big deal. I don't really care. I'm not caring too much about the inside of this roof. It just really... I mean, it's not really much of anything, so... Yeah, obviously, you might either you're a good clock watcher or you have a timer. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense, Kevin. You've been getting it pretty much right on. When I look up, I'm going, oh, it's almost time to take off the hat. And there you are, saying, put it back on. Or leave it. Alright, I'm going to try to... I'm wetting my brush to thin out this paint. No, don't do that brush. This is not the greatest brush. I bought it to see how it was, and it wasn't that expensive, so, but it splits. Alright, I think that's... As I said, I'm not horribly... I don't care about doing the inside of that too much. And you know what? You know what? I remembered this. By the way, I also want to make sure I thank Crimson for subbing. He subbed before the stream actually happened, and I remember seeing it. And just now, my brain came back around to it. So thank you. You are now 8 months away from me painting whatever the heck it is, because I know you well enough to know you have something planned. The nice thing is, we don't have to ship it. You're just going to bring it to me at some point. And for good measure, if you want, I can paint it on stream too. I'll make sure I cram it in. I'll put it in somewhere. But yeah, anybody who subs a year, they get I will paint them something. Either something from my closet of shame or something that they want me to paint. I'll do it as a commission. Alright, I think this... I was thinking about going back and maybe hitting this with some gray, but honestly, I don't think it really matters too much. I might add a little more black to it. Because, let's face it, it's just... They didn't really do anything with the inside of this. Oops. I'm gonna go over that. JJ! Hi, JJ! I'll give you your heart back. Everybody's dropping by tonight. I mean, not everybody, but I'm just happy people are dropping by on a Monday night. This night tends to be my slow night. Because, you know, I think everybody's has to deal with the fact it's a Monday. The only nice thing is when my stream comes on, for the most part, Monday's over. The work day's over. I said, I might drop into paint night tonight. I want to work on my commission stuff. I don't know how long I'll stay. Oh, now my hubby's home, and I said, I realized I left my door open. So you may hear him. Yeah, if you look at my channel points, although it's been pretty much Crimson has been making sure every 15 minutes to renew it, but I do have a channel point reward that I will paint with a pirate hat for 15 minutes. So I also have one for eating my leftover Halloween candy. Because, you know, we still have leftover Halloween candy. I have a candy cauldron. It is a candy cauldron. It's got candy in it. And the last time I grabbed one for myself, without it, Garrett's friggin' went right in and hit the thing. Yep, just like that. Let's see, what am I gonna eat? Well, no, of course not. You've already bought it, but oh my god, it's 4 minutes to 9. What am I gonna do? Where am I gonna go? Let's see, Splinter Brush Studios on, Dr. Reiner's on. Let's see, I want something I can eat quick. They said fine, I'm having another Twix, I can eat that quick. I almost feel like I want to keep painting. Try to figure out alright, I will take suggestions for who I should raid tonight. Well, interesting, Wapple isn't actually, I would do Wapple tonight, I haven't been there in a while, but he is not streaming. You guys did a pretty good job. I've killed quite a bit of my Coke. No, what I was saying, Gareth, was last time I took out a piece of Halloween candy for myself, and then you flipping redeemed the channel points that I had to do something new. Jerk. So, anyways, this is pretty much done. In fact, the whole thing is almost done. I haven't figured out when I'm going to do an next stream to it. I think I'm going to add some greenery to it. Moss and things. I'm happy with this though. But there's the top with my bronze and verdigris bronze because it's getting rained on. And that verdigris roof. Oh, I'm gonna do. You put on a 5-minute thing when I've got 3 minutes left. What is this? Alright. I want to hear the Tavern music though. You know what? As a troll, I am a Twitter troll. I'll go troll people on Twitter all the time. I will leave the hat on too. I shut off the music though because I really like this music. So I'm not sure what exactly I'm gonna do. I do gotta glue this piece. Here's the main part of it. Oh, in fact, the door opens, closes. Here's the main part of my crypt. And here's the base of it. Get my hand out of the way. So I'm gonna glue this to this, and then the roof is gonna snap in. If I did it right. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure that I shaved all this. I shaved this down in here. I mean, I hope it's enough. It was snapping into place, but I'm a little nervous because it's still a little bit tight. So we'll see if I have to go in, and if I do anything, it's going to be, I might cut back stuff on this side and just repaint it. Just to make sure I can get it in there. But next time I'll be playing with that. I'll probably add moss and things to it. I'm excited. Hey, you know, you want to throw bits. I've got it. That's what she said for bits. Neener, neener, neener. What else? So what else am I doing this week? Of course, I have no issues with you guys just posting it. I like to think, you know, I said, I appreciate people who come and make inappropriate remarks. I did not put a mature tag on this channel, but so what? People aren't too bad on here, so if it gets bad enough, then I will put the tag on. And then not worry about it. But there are no kids. I don't think I get a lot of kids watching, so. So what else am I doing this week? So I'll be back on Wednesday at, what time am I on Wednesday? 8:30, because I'm not back from my cons, and I don't have anything, I think, on tap for the foreseeable future, probably until my Christmas party. Christmas party stream? Let's see, so this week, yeah, I'll be back at Wednesday at 8:30 Eastern Time, and I will be finishing this thing up. I'm very excited about that. Finally, at long last, and maybe I'll be starting something new. I haven't quite figured out what that is, but I will figure that out by Wednesday. I'm also going to be on Thursday night, I'll be on Murder Hobo Inc., which is our Call of Cthulhu 5e D&D campaign. And my character was the first one to pick up an insanity, so I think I win the game, right? Right? People say you win the game of Cthulhu when you die, but I don't agree. I think it's when you're the first person who goes insane wins. So there's that. That's on at 8 o'clock on mhobo Inc. on Twitch. And then I'll be back again on on Saturday, not Friday, at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So I hope you all have a lovely night, and let me see, who am I raid? Oh, anybody want to suggest somebody I should go raid? Or I'm just going to pick one off my list, but I'm always open to suggestions. That's how I find new people to, that's how I find new painters out there. If nobody suggests something in like 30 seconds, or when this music ends, that's right. I'm vamping till the music ends. I will go, maybe I'll do Splendor Brush Studios. Okay, well, we can do that. Is that exactly the way that is? I don't think I followed him. Is that exactly the way that is written? Wait. Which one do you want me to do, JJ? I'll do either one. Which one do you want me to go to? Okay, so Wicked Mini Painting. I swear to God I've heard of them. And as long as that's the exact way, I'm typing that in. I hope you all have a great night, and hopefully I'll see you on Wednesday. Too late.
When you start working on a power sword and stuff, just make sure you always just edge highlight it with white so you don't lose your place. So you'll get that a lot. Muse's Touch, coming in with that raid. Muse's Touch, coming in with a raid and a follow. Thank you so much. How are you doing today? How was your stream? What were you up to? If you're not caught up in ads? Absolutely, we gotta give you that shout out. Gotta give you that shout out. Slade Gaming, thank you so much for that follow. I appreciate it. Streamlabs decided to screw with your microphone. I hate that. I hate It's like, I hate it with free programs friggin' and our shit don't work. Obsidian Crypt from Reaper Minis. Ooh, that's cool. I'm link friendly too if you want to drop an Instagram or you want to go to my Discord, !Discord, and you can drop things on Show Me Your Minis. Show Me Your Minis. Gareth? Rydmar. Gareth Rydmar. Thank you so much for that follow. I'll just call you Gareth, but thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the follows. And welcome Raiders. My name is Brent, and welcome to Wicked Mini Painting. We are working on Emperor's Champion. This guy here, he's gonna be added on to the end of the month giveaway.
Awesome.
He's gonna add up to all the rest of my end of month giveaway prize wheels. It goes on a prize wheel. There's box miniatures and a painted miniature. So the chances are it's actually leaning to one side to another. So I'm thinking at the end of this month, someone's gonna win a painted miniature because I got more painted miniatures than I do boxes.
Do I have anything I can show off?
You're like, I know, right? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, this is free shit. How come your stuff doesn't work? Who paints on streams? Gareth paints on streams? Who paints on streams too? You said he paints on streams. Debate the answer of a question with a professor. I hate that. I hate that. I hate when I have to sit there and debate something with a professor. And they're like, oh, you think you're smarter than me? You're like, no, I'm just kind of stating some things that are in this book, but then you're not helping. You're going to be painting later tonight? Gareth? Gareth paints on stream too? Gareth, is that what you go by? Is that your name? Do you go by your name, or what is the name of your stream? Thank you. Gareth paints minis. How come this is not working? There we go. Now it's working. Make sure I get that going there. Alright. But yeah, welcome everyone. Wicked Mini Painting here. We're here painting this Emperor's Champion. We're going to be adding this bad boy to the end of the month giveaway. It'll be put on a prize wheel. Right now we're working on the shield. And we're going to start...
Ooh.
I'm just gonna go box cover on this thing. Not gonna go anything too heavy. Then we're going into doing some oil washes on this thing, and then do a little bit of work on whatever the fuck these things are called. And then we'll do some scribbles, and then probably put some letters in there too. At the tips, we'll put some open books or something like that on there, something of that sorts. But we're gonna work on the shield. The shield's gonna probably be one of the hardest parts on there. When I do these little loyalty thingies on the side here, they can get a little difficult too, not trying to get them too thick, I guess I should say.
That armor is ridiculous.
The armor looks badass. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
We did all this armor with Liquitex inks. We did it all with ink.
Oh, wow.
So, turned out pretty cool. I got a whole assembly line I'm going to be working on after this, and we're going to be going back with the color theories of mixing our reds with greens and blues and orange, and getting theoretically black, but not really black. You'll have like warm and cold blacks, and we're going to be utilizing that on the assembly line and get them all done. And then I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6 of them that we're gonna do an assembly line on, and we're just gonna sit there and just airbrush it all, get it all on there after this guy is all done. They're not purity seals. They're called something else. Because they don't have a wax seal on them. Like a wax seal would be a purity seal. These things are like, somebody told me what they were and I forgot what the hell they were called. Thank you, Muses. Is it Crusader seals? No, it's called something else. It's like they're... what they did throughout battles, and it's marked on all these little on these strips of shit. Yes, there you go, Gareth. Yeah, the oath of the moment. Yes, it's there. It's like whatever they did during a battle or whatever on a planet, and then they get another scripture piece put onto them because it tells them. It tells everybody after they're dead or whatnot, and it kind of tells them their whole story, written on these little strips that are posted all over their armor. No, and then there's things called purity seals, like
I've always heard them called that.
This thing. So. Like on these are purity seals because they have a little wax thing, and then they have these little things.
Oh!
Right? So they have these we put down with these little wax pieces, and those are purity seals. Like, those make sense. And then you got this thing that doesn't have an actual wax seal on it, so yeah, Gareth, you would be right. It's that oath of the moment. Yeah.
Oh shit, you're right.
But that's just getting technical. We don't have to get technical. Alright, let's start going back onto the shield again. We were working on something and now I forgot. Okay. I need to make this thing.
Never mind. I thought that's what they were. Never mind. Well, I also have something going on with my left arm. Like it's been really, right now it feels pretty good.
That'll work.
Thank you guys. I think you really made me feel better.
I think there's a sword that goes in here or something. So I'm gonna need a little bit of black. So I'm gonna just use AK black because it's just right here, readily available. Yeah, those are what you're thinking of. Yeah, it's
yeah,
like
those
when it
are.
comes to the Black Templars, I'm not sure if any of them have purity seals. I think they just have these long ass oaths of the moment thingies that are on them. All right, let's go ahead and throw some black down. I'm gonna pick right here. Don't need a whole lot. And let's start dipping into this. Let's see what we can get going here. How far down do I want to make this line? Let's see here. This line's going to probably go... let's go ahead and start. Let's start with a singular line. Let's see if we can make a... forcing it. If I'm forcing the brush, it's not enough paint or the paint's not watered down enough. I want to make sure that I can actually just glide right down. Come on. I know you want to come off. Okay, we'll start with that. We can work with that. Oh boy. Okay, let's go a little bit more. think I can make that work. Maybe. Make a tiny T on the top. We'll go down like partial way. We'll make this a little longer. So it starts becoming the hilt. It's really kind of faded. It'll come in a little bit thicker when I get it sketched out properly. Oh, so much bright light. Okay. Now let's get back into it again. And then let's see if we can Okay. Now, what are we going to do next? I think this thing gets like whatever this wreath thing is called. I'm going to go with a dark gray first. I think. That's one of my problems is I got a ball of paint on the tip there that dried. Okay, now we gotta try to match the other side. I'm gonna go back into that red. This is gonna be utilized as like my eraser. So I'm just gonna go under the previous red. kind of like that one side a little bit better. Give that 2.5 to dry. We'll go right back into that gray. Oh. Saber TS Gaming, thank you so much for that follow. I appreciate it. How are you doing this evening? We are working on this Emperor's Champion, and we're sitting here hand carving this shield. Trying to do some freehand work on here, which is not a lot, just a little bit. It's nothing like I put on the Blagar Veterans on my... Thank you, I appreciate that. Okay, I'm gonna go into a brighter white because we're just gonna get ballsy with it. Get a little ballsy. Now, I don't know exactly if this number 2 is gonna give me what I want. It might come out a little too fat, but we will see. So supposedly it comes out like... not like that.